Hey guys, this is lesson number 2 for the week. So hopefully you're watching this video after you've completed your content planning sheet for your one-pager assignment. So you should have already seen the video with the Google Slides going over the whole assignment. You should have gone back and reread your chapter, and then you should have completed the content planning sheet. So you have your conflict, your quotes, your setting, your character descriptions. You have all of those things figured out for the chapter that you were assigned. Once your planning guide is completed, email it to me if you haven't already. I'll give you the thumbs up or any area that you might need to develop. Once you have that approval from me, now you're on to assignment number 2 for the week, which is where this video comes in. Okay, so now that you have all of the details, the content figured out, now you need to start thinking about your visual and how you're gonna lay out this one-pager assignment, because you have a lot of content to include, but that visual is a key component too. You wanna make sure that visually, from looking at it, I understand the significance of your chapter. And there's a couple different ways that you can approach this visual if you haven't even started thinking about it. Okay, you can think of it as representing the setting in some way. So if the primary action of your chapter takes place along the road to or from school, if you want to try to depict the shop in Strawberry, the Wallace store. So you can pick a location setting wise and try to depict that with your visual. You can go that route. Or you can go a more symbolic route. So I'm thinking like in some of the examples, the jacket, or you could maybe do a school book, or what would be the revolver. You know, there are some, that pearl-handled revolver, a lightning bolt, the school bus. Like, there are a lot of symbolic objects that you could pick from this story and have your visual be focused on that symbol from your chapter rather than the setting as a whole. So you can kind of choose between those two things. Yes, we want it to be visually appealing. We want it to be neat. We want it to be colorful and, nice to look at, but don't just make it look pretty. Like, I don't just want borders and lettering and stuff like that. There has to be a visual element that represents the story. Okay, so don't lose that fact. So assignment number 2 is to create essentially a rough draft. Sketch it out. Don't color it yet. Don't do any of that stuff, but sketch it out. Figure out your visual. Figure out how you're going to include all of the information and where all your different sections are going to be. And then send me a picture of that rough draft. That's assignment number 2 for the week. Okay, because I'm going to give you some feedback and say, I totally cannot understand this. Or, maybe give this section more space, or, I'll give you whatever feedback I need to give you based on your rough draft. And then, I'll give you feedback in terms of talking about how to take that to the next step, which is the final draft, and that'll be in the next video lesson. Okay, so today, your assignment, your goal is to go from planning, content guide, and all of the information, the content that you've figured out for your chapter, and turn it into your layout, your sketch, or your rough draft of your one-pager project. I can't wait to see them. Bye, guys.